We're back again? Welcome back to our BOTM Tiny Terrors Marathon. I am cringe, but I am free. For a look at the new and upcoming beasts of the Mesozoic Suskityrannus. I wasn't kidding you guys when I said we were marathoning these reviews. Here is the Beasts of the Mesozoic Tyrannosaur series Suskityrannus, which is part of the upcoming Wave 2 that you can pre-order right now. This is one I wasn't planning on getting personally, but I have to extend a massive thank you to David Silva for sending this one out because, spoiler alert, I've fallen in love with it. Suskityrannus, or the coyote tyrant, pretty sick name, not gonna lie, was originally informally referred to as both a dromaeosaur and a coelurosaur prior to its formal description in 2019, where it was finally described as a primitive tyrannosauroid. I guess you can say Suskityrannus was an imposter in disguise for a little while. Amogus humor, I'm so hip. Now, I'm gonna be real here, we've already reviewed two other figures with this exact same body sculpt in a row, so I'm going to keep this part of the video as brief as possible. Once again, the sculpt is great. It features the same exact hands as the Proceratosaurus, but has a unique tail sculpt in comparison to the Proceratosaurus and the Guanlong. And of course it's got a different head sculpt, and this head has such wonderful personality captured, I love it so much. Articulation wise, it's the Guanlong body size, you've already heard me gushing about it all week. It works just as well as the other two, so it's an absolute win in my book. Wonderful range of motion, wonderful stability, super fun to pose. Mwah! Chef's kiss! I love how wide you can get the jaw to open on this one though, he looks a little goofy. Also, here's a quick look at the box, which features awesome art by Raul Ramos of the Suskityrannus stealing an egg from a Zuniceratops. This art is also displayed on the front of the collector's card, and inside the box you get a smaller head for the display stand and lots of tiny footsies that you gotta be careful not to lose. Now let's get on to those delicious colors. Absolutely scrumptious. Certified cookies and cream moment, give me that yum yum. I'm sorry. This wonderfully delicious color scheme is inspired from one of my favorite birds of prey, the fish-eating osprey, and it fits this little coyote tyrant so darn well. I was talking to my friend Gibson the other day, and we were saying how BOTM is like the only figure company right now that we can think of that makes the color brown on dinosaurs look absolutely delicious, and this figure is a new prime example of that for me. The markings down the body are beautiful, and each color tone is naturalistic but also super pleasing to the eye. There is also a dry brushing of a metallic silvery color on the underside of the animal, which gives it this really interesting sheen that I really wasn't expecting. I really dig it. There is a bit of asymmetry on mine color-wise. There are a couple markings on one side of the snout that aren't present on the other side. It's not that noticeable in hand, and I can argue that it gives mine a bit more personality, which is kinda neat. Also, quick moment of appreciation for how wonderfully painted the eyes are on this lad. They have so much life in them. The base for this little dude is the exact same sculpt as the Guanlong and Proceratosaurus, once again showing how a good different paint job can change the vibe of a sculpt so much. The environment for the Suskityrannus here is a dense, sludgy, swampy look going off of its base here, and I absolutely love it. The bright greens on the stand contrast the figure in such a cool way. I feel like I can smell the stagnant swamp water just by looking at it. Also, random interjection moment, just random appreciation for Beasts of the Mesozoic. This is one of the smallest offerings from the series, and I'm absolutely gushing over it, and one that I wasn't even planning on getting initially either. Just a testament to how awesome this series is. This thing looks so cool. In case you're wondering how big this figure is, it's just about 7 inches long and 3 inches tall. And for a quick comparison, here it is with the Zuniceratops. While I still really like the Zuni, it's still such a good figure, you can really tell that mainly with paint application quality across the line in general, how much further we've come from even these early Ceratopsian figures. David Silva's dedication to improving the quality over time is truly awesome. And these two figures are super fun to have in scale with each other since they both coexisted. Oh, and we can't forget about Jeff Goldblum. That's gonna do it for this entry of our BOTM Tiny Terrors Marathon. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the Suskityrannus down below. Make sure to get your pre-orders in for this one before the pre-orders close when these guys arrive next month. I'll catch you all in my next video, so take care and bye-bye.